the more I think about it, bro, honey badgers really like. I ain't gonna say it. You could guess. You could guess. Their skin is a shield. I heard they skin kind of tough. Like I say kind of. I heard it tough.
Oh, that's
What is that, baby
nasty.
Kia and
Oh, there's so
raccoon creation? This. Hey, look, bro. Baby Kia. I don't know what to say about bro. Bro is different.
nasty. Oh, look, it's chasing things and eating them. The honey badgers have a fairly long body, but a distinctly thick set, broad shoulders, and, you know, their skin is loose, allowing them to move about freely, and they twist around. Now look, here's a house full of bees. You think the honey badger cares? It doesn't give a shit. It goes right into the house of bees to get some larvae. How disgusting is that? It eats larvae. Ew, that's so nasty. But look, the honey badger doesn't care. It's getting stung like 1,000 times. It doesn't give a shit. It's hungry. It doesn't care about being stung by bees. Nothing can stop
That
the
is
honey badger when
insane,
it's hungry.
actually. Think about it, bro. Nigga, I seen yeah, quick story, okay. The other day, it's kind of funny that we up on this topic, but I literally seen a bee and a wasp, okay? Keep this in mind, bee and a wasp. The wasp went inside the beehive, and I don't know why they had a camera there, but he seen something, and he ate a bee. Like, he literally ate a bee. And them niggas jumped that nigga. Like, they ain't even sting the wasp. Like, that was crazy to me. They ain't even sting them. They just heated them up. Real deal. Number body heat. Them bees, fuck.
Doesn't care about being stung by bees. Nothing can stop the honey badger when it's hungry. Oh, what a crazy fuck. Look. Ew, it's eating larvae. That's disgusting. There it is, running in slow motion again. See? Now, what's interesting is that other animals, like these birds here, they just like to wait around until the honey badger's done eating, and then it swoops in to pick up the scraps. It says, you do all the work for us, honey badger, and we'll just eat whatever you find. How's that? What do you say, stupid?
Hey, smart
Look
now
at
what?
this bird. Thanks for the treat, stupid.
The claws are
Hey, come
knives?
back here, says the honey badger. Birds don't care, and you know what? The jackals do it too. Look at these little dogs. They're like, thanks, stupid. Thanks.
Wait, are they not, like I said, knives? Are their claws really that sharp? Like, for real, for real? Like, is the honey badger claws really that sharp? In the crash out of animals? Hear me out. I wouldn't say honey badgers are the crash out of animals, because there's some crazy animals out here. I'm not gonna, yeah, like,
Thanks
it's.
for the mouse. See you later. The honey badger does all the work while these other animals just pick up the scraps. At nighttime, the honey badger goes hunting because it's hungry. Look, here comes a fierce battle between a king cobra and a honey badger. I wonder what'll happen. Look at this. There's the honey badger just eating a mouse. And then look, get away from me, says the snake. Get away from me. Honey badger don't care. Honey badger smacks the shit out of it. And the snake comes back and it lashes right at the honey badger. Oh, little does the honey badger know, FYI, it's been stung. It's been bitten by the snake, so while it's eating the snake, ew, that's disgusting. Meanwhile, the poisonous venom is seeping through the honey badger's body, and it passes.
Oh my god. It takes a lot to kill one of
Meanwhile,
them.
the poisonous venom is seeping.
Bro, look at the. Hear me out. I guess that answered my question I just had. Is they claws really like, just like knives for real? So, that's some long claws, bro. Get your portions, gang.
through the honey badger's body, and it passes out. Look at that sleepy fuck. Now the honey badger is just gonna pass out for a few minutes, and then it's gonna get right back up and start eating all over again because it's a hungry little bastard. Look at this. Like nothing happened. The honey badger gets right back up and continues eating the cobra. How disgusting. And of course, what does the honey badger have to eat for the next 3 weeks? Cobra. The honey badger.
That's actually kind of crazy. They really. Why honey badgers don't feel God? Oh,
Because at least when honey badgers are the most disrespectful force in nature, and that's putting them over orcas. Because at least when an orca shot puts a seal, you can argue it's just testing.
boy, what the fuck? Boy, God, y'all ain't just see that? Wait. Look.
Putting them over
Look, I'm putting it in slow mo.
orcas.
Watch how Like, watch how high this go. This nigga just slung a seal. Look at the seal.
Cause at least when an orca shot.
Nick, do you see this, bro? Do y'all see where this seal just... Boy, what the actual fuck? No, that's crazy as fuck.
Them over orcas. Cause at least when an orca shot puts a seal, you can argue it's just testing a new hunting strategy. But honey badgers will look for negativity in situations where they have nothing to gain. Why would a honey badger test an oryx 10 times its size, get launched only to immediately do it again? Cause honey badgers come into the world deciding they don't want peace, they want problems. They don't want compromise, they seek conflict. If orcas are homicidal sea Oreos, then honey badgers are double stuffed with audacity. If I ever make a list of the top 5 animals with black Air Force energy, honey badgers would be a first ballot choice. But like any kid that acts out in school, to really understand just what makes a honey...
Bro, this honey badger look like a badass little kid. Like, look at this nigga face, bro. Bro, I swear that's how my little cousins be looking at me saying, just like that, and say this shit. No, but you don't understand, bro. I definitely, because we was talking about animals, and yeah, honey badger came up, bro.
Honey badger is such a one-man hate campaign, you gotta look at its family. When you talk about mammalian carnivores, you can really simplify it into 2 classes, Team Cat and Team Dog. Team Cat would be feliform, which translates to cat-like carnivores, which would obviously include wild cats, but also cats that aren't really cats like hyenas, mongooses like the meerkat, and a bunch of other animals you've probably never heard of. On the other side is Caniformia, which are the dog-like carnivores. This includes dogs, wild, unhinged dogs, dogs on steroids, smaller but more street-smart dogs, and a special group of water dogs that decided they had enough of the nonsense and disrespect of the dirt world and were going to take their chances out in the ocean. Results have been varied. But you also have another family known as the Mustelidae squad, and they were kind of in a weird spot. They weren't the biggest, definitely weren't the fastest.
I could have sworn it's been more than 2 months. Well, you talking about that you've been following?
They weren't the biggest, definitely weren't the fastest. Not the smartest,
WJ
and for the
Bucks.
most part they're solitary, meaning they rarely have a numbers advantage. So their only real option was to overcompensate the way anyone that overmatched would, with violence and borderline crackhead courage. If mustelids like honey badgers ran in groups, they probably wouldn't need the personality of a power tool to survive. Because gang violence may be unethical, but in the wild, it's a way of life. It's the reason African wild dogs are one of the most efficient groups at canceling life subscriptions. Because team play is high-key underrated. Ants are probably the best eusocial insects in the game, and it's almost scary how well they work together. Led by a queen who can almost check in at the same weight class as a mouse, ant society is built on a hierarchy where everyone has a job. Female ants are workers who can have tasks such as cleaning the...
Wait,
is built on well they work together. Led by a queen who can almost check in...
wait, queen ant. Nigga, what the... Is it rare to see a queen ant? How big is a queen ant? On average, queen ants are about 8. Okay, not even an inch long. Say that. Well, never mind. It can grow up to 2 inches. Can you imagine being an ant? Like, real deal. Like, think about this. Can you really imagine being an ant? You work so hard, and your queen, like, nigga, look at this nigga. This nigga not even a quarter of the size of the queen, my nigga. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could be an ant. Like, real deal. I would be, God forbid, if I was born an ant, nigga, I would be pissed. Like, real deal pissed. I want to just, because I'm thinking about it now. When I was a kid, bro, I would, if I seen an ant crawl up on me, so I would just smush that nigga like this, bro. I would just, hold on, wait, bro. The ant would crawl out. Just smush that nigga like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I could be a
weight
ant,
class as a mouse. Ant society is built on a hierarchy where everyone has a job. Female ants are workers who can have tasks such as cleaning the eggs and feeding the larvae. Queen ants' job is to supply the ant census with new bodies by constantly spawning eggs, and some species can spit out over 800 in one day. Male ants have one job, and it's to supply the queen with baby batter and then exit the census once they fulfill that purpose. They have no rights, no free will, they're basically walking ejac packets. And if you ever wanted to know just...
Nigga, what? Did y'all just hear this? For one, the queen lay 800 eggs a day. Nigga. This dude just said, male ants, the only job is to impregnate the queen and work, nigga. That's it. God damn.
They have no rights, no free will, they're basically walking ejac packets. And if you ever wanted to know just what ant society is like, the Ants Underground Kingdom is a simulation strategy game with millions of players already online. You can hatch and develop your own ant army, including rare ones like the banshee ant, which is based on an actual insect that isn't really an ant, it's a type of wasp. You can also unlock new buildings like toxic fungi, gorgeous pearl, special nests, and more. Now here's the fun part. The ant armada includes guardian ants, shooter ants,
nigga, is this a promo, nigga? Did this
plus
nigga just start promoing
in the form of scorpions,
Hell no.
jumping spiders,
Hell
giant
no.
mantises,
This
and
nigga just started promoing a game, nigga. I'm not trying to play no damn game.
Mascots are mirror. If you're a honey badger, the strongest army is always an army of one. Honey badgers could be the mascots of Mirrorlast because they don't ever give them, they just take them. And when I say it runs in a family, you can tell the honey badger took something from all of their cousins and made it theirs. We're gonna get to those cousins, don't worry. But first we gotta talk about what makes honey badgers such a middle finger to the natural order. First is the fact that they're not indestructible, but damn it, they're pretty close. Honey badger skin is tough and
Nigga, is that porcupine needles? Bro, these just look like badass little kids. Like, I'm so serious, bro. First and foremost, nigga, I think that's a porcupine needle, like straight in the forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That 15? Wait. Hold on, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. Oh, for sure, baby kid, eggs and raccoon combination.
able to withstand bee stings, snake bites, and brutal maulings that would certainly be a game over for other animals. You could even come at a honey badger with a machete and it could still probably Eurostep any serious injury. There's even reports of these steroid skunks taking down African crested porcupines. The same ones that have about 30,000 good reasons why testing them could be really bad for your health. In really rare occasions, porcupines have crippled the top tier lions so badly that hunting humans was their only option. In 1965, after a lion nicknamed the Man-Eater of Darajani was finally put out of commission, it was discovered that it had been gored by a blade beaver, with one of the quills being lodged in its fractured teeth and another one nearly piercing its brain. Maimed and out of options, the starving lion put at least one Kenyan on a t-shirt. That's the kind of carnage porcupines are capable of, yet honey badgers can often survive an encounter with one thanks to their tough skin. The same reason they can square up with snakes and then live to try again. Honey badgers are menaces that have been known to turn deadly serpents like the puff adder and even the black mamba into a purse. Common misconception though is that honey badgers are immune to snake venom. They're not immune, they're much more resistant than other animals, but enough penetrating bites can flatline even a honey badger. But usually if a honey badger is wounded by a venomous snake, it'll just pass out in an almost coma-like state.
Nigga, am I tripping?
But usually if a honey badger is
Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, that's in the video, nigga? What the fuck?
wounded by a venomous snake, it'll just pass out in an almost coma-like state, only to get up a few hours later and walk it off like a Sunday morning hangover. Another fact is that not only is honey badger skin tough, it's incredibly loose, especially around the neck. So if one's ever being mauled by a big cat, this walking cigar can turn around while being attacked and deliver smoke directly to the face. Honey badgers are furry Duracells, and anything short of a round directly to the skull isn't guaranteed to kill them. This durability is why honey badgers are either brave enough or stupid enough to blatantly steal from top predators, and they usually target leopards. Unlike lions and hyenas, leopards are solitary assassins that hide their prizes high up in the branches where they can't get their pockets picked. The food may be safe from lions, but they're not safe from a malicious quality symbol with nothing to lose. Honey badgers will risk it all by attempting to steal from a leopard by climbing a tree once it steps away from its meal. If the honey badger gets caught in the act, it'll throw a loud temper tantrum, hissing and screaming as it backs away. A method I'm sure they got from their close...
Wait, so these niggas... Okay, I ain't gonna lie. If I was a leopard, nigga, I'd just have to dive in that nigga shit, bro. Honeybee.
Throw a loud temper tantrum, hissing and screaming as it backs away. a method I'm sure they got from their close cousin the wolverine. The wolverine is a honey badger on PEDs, built for the freezing tundra of the north. And even though they're roughly in the same weight class as a medium-sized dog, tankier predators like bears and mountain lions will occasionally pay food taxes to this walking vibe check.
Hear me out. I may be like, y'all probably laugh at this. I know y'all probably will. Nigga, I never thought Wolverines was like a real thing. I never thought that was like an actual thing.
Today on Animal Fact Files, we're discussing wolverines. These mammals are the largest living terrestrial mustelids. The sea otter is bigger, but it's mostly aquatic. The wolverine looks like a small bear with a fluffy tail, or a really, really big ferret. They're light brown to black, often with a pale forehead, dark eye patches, and white stripes along their sides.
Look, bro, I swear this is the last one. This is the last one. This only like 5 minutes, bro. This is the last one. I promise. Then we gonna go on to something else. I swear.
Wolverines are somewhat skunk-like in appearance, as they're classified in the same family, but they're also stinky like skunks. These mammals have 5 toes in their paw prints, which separates them from canines and felines, who have only 4 toes. Wolverines are a circumpolar species that live entirely in the northern hemisphere. Their historical range once extended as far south as central California, but it has since been reduced. These animals prefer cold places, often high in elevation. They're associated with pine forests.
The only Wolverine I thought existed was literally Hugh Jackman, nigga. The actual Wolverine from Marvel, nigga. Wait, is that even Marvel, nigga? Nah, but hold on, son. Now I'm confusing myself, son. Hold on. God. It is Marvel, huh? Is it? X-Man? Yeah. Okay.
From humans.
Look,
Wolverines
bro, we finna play the mimic, bro. Let me finish this,
but
bro.
Come out during the day in winter to warm up. They spend their winters at lower elevations, moving down into mountain valleys as the weather turns cold. They may also be following their prey. Wolverines are described as scavengers, but this term only encompasses part of their diet. These predators live in association with prey species such as deer, as well as other larger predators such as wolves.
I ain't gonna go to sloths. I know
Wolverines
about sloths.
often take carrion from other predators' killings, but they're capable of bringing down their own meals as well. Injured or snowbound deer, including moose, succumb to this relatively small mammal. Male wolverines are larger than females, but ultimately this species is far smaller than their largest prey. They range in size from 2 to 4 feet in length, including their tail, and 20 to 40 pounds in weight. They have large, snowshoe-like feet that help them cross snowy terrain. In this deep snow, deer have a difficult time treading with their peg-like legs, so they often wear themselves out trying to pass. This leaves them vulnerable to attack from the sure-footed wolverine. Its jaws are strong enough to crush bone and chew through frozen meat, and they also store food in snow where it freezes and stays fresh. Wolverines also opportunistically take berries and small prey in the summer months, when animals are more abundant. This is also when mating occurs.
Bro, these Wolverines don't even sound like they standing on business, bro. It is what it is, bro. Honey badger just peak, bro.